In a recent Top 5 video, we praised Nintendo for its great inventions. But the Japanese company has also made a lot of weird stuff over the years. Get ready for the 5 craziest inventions by Nintendo.
An idiot! What's Donkey doing?
5.
Out of all the weird inventions listed here, the DK Bongo Drums actually serve their purpose pretty well. You had to hit the bongos to make Donkey Kong run, and once in a while you would need to clap your hands. It was all about rhythm, really, which I don't have, anyway.
What is this? Donkey Kong with bongos, 39.99 only on Nintendo GameCube.
4.
Enter the unique world of virtual gameplay with Nintendo Virtual Boy.
Wearing a helmet device to see a three-dimensional world, that doesn't sound so weird now that there's stuff like the Oculus Rift, right? Well, 20 years ago, Nintendo tried it already.
The first three-dimensional stereo immersive 32-bit video game system ever.
The Virtual Boy was the biggest failure in the company's history. The device was really heavy and the red display gave people headaches. In the end, it was only on the market for a few months, and less than a dozen games have been published for it.
Nintendo Virtual Boy, a 3D game for a 3D world.
3.
I love the Power Glove. It's so bad.
Well, at least they weren't lying about this piece of crap. Controlling a video game by moving your arm sounds pretty much like the Nintendo Wii. However, the first time Nintendo thought about it was in the late 80s.
The Power Glove for your Nintendo Entertainment System. Now you and the games are one.
The Power Glove was a device you would wear like a glove, and it would enable you to control games by movement. Unfortunately, it didn't work at all, and failed miserably.
The Power Glove. Everything else is child's play.
Before we were all taking selfies on our smartphones, there was the Game Boy camera. Using the Game Boy camera, you could take a photo, and that photo could be printed using the Game Boy printer. Sure, it required special paper and many batteries, but just look at these commercials. Nintendo is actually the inventor of the selfie.
Yes, with Game Boy camera, you can turn photography into photography.
Smile, you're on Game Boy camera.
1.
Will you be the one to witness the birth of the incredible Nintendo Entertainment System? The one to play with Rob, the extraordinary video robot, batteries not included.
The weirdest invention by Nintendo has to be Rob, the robot. You might recognize him from playing Mario Kart DS or Super Smash Bros. But originally, Rob, the robot, was a hardware add-on for the Nintendo Entertainment System. He was designed as a robot buddy for you to play games with. Unfortunately, only 2 games were compatible with the robot, Gyromite and Stack Up, and Rob was so slow and clumsy that it wasn't much fun to play with him at all. Don't cry, Rob, you're still #1 on our list.